Alrighty everyone, my name is Void and we're doing this a bit later. Let me just kind of forward the time just a smidge. I won't know exactly how long we need to wait. I'm not exactly. Talk to the bank staff. Okay, I should have gotten close to the bank before I did that. Oh well. Either way, things are starting, people. And the real interesting part of Liyue is about to begin. That's the way I said that. You'll see. I was sitting there talking to a friend of mine who we've had on the co-op episodes about how far I am in the story in terms of recordings. She's even helped me redesign a few of my characters. In fact, actually, I wish I could show you guys that, honestly. Because it is quite interesting. It's quite interesting how she chose to redesign them. Who knows, I might do something with it on the future.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liyue Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Xinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Okay then.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Alright. We are into the Arc 2 part of or sort of part 2 of this chapter. The first one was finding the Adepti, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, and Moon Carver was the third. And oh, we're right, Conqueror Demons too. Can't forget that one. Ah, there he is.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I've found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Luckily I have plenty of Mora for this. You guys don't understand why I say that.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
This is like the fancy restaurant type of stuff. Stuff I'm not very familiar with myself.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Now, see if you can find a vision on this guy.
Indeed. Wang
'Cause I've
Sheng's line of work can
never
be
spotted it
sensitive at times.
myself.
Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Meat lovers and onion, anchovy, and bacon.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensively.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too
I
much.
recommend
In any
you...
case, I brought you to meet Mr.
recommend you guys
Zhongli
actually
because...
look up the word
Because
yourself.
can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be
Like
so
I said.
surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
Okay.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Sorry, I've got things going on in the background, and my own brain is, Okay, now we will go and talk to Zhongli outside. Okay, we still have plenty of time. So, this is in case you guys kind of got overwhelmed by all the fantasy speak. Basically, we are going to attend the Geo Archon's burial, in a way. is just their tradition for it, and it is quite interesting and beautiful.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Honestly, I can't choose. Oh,
Indeed.
I
The
cannot
weight of
choose it.
3,700 years worth of
Honestly,
history runs
how
deepest
can you?
in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Sorry, I'm doing everything in the
What
background.
would
'cause-
Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilus jade worthy of a deity.
Sorry, I am learning some interesting things. Noctilus jade. This is fun stuff. This is very, very interesting. You get to learn a little bit about the history that rolls through Liyue through doing this quest line. If you're not a history buff or archaeology buff, I recommend skipping these. I recommend skipping over Liyue.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No.
Noctilus jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Sorry.
Oh, it is as you say. I suppose.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
Think over his words.
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is
Economics.
this how the rich live?
I've had to take
he
a
knows a lot about big money,
few
but
courses
not a
in
lot
this in
about
high
big
school.
savings.
At least
No need to
in
waver.
my
Even
in
when I
my
am
junior
constrained by
year,
Mora,
this
I have ways
sucked.
of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilus jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilus jade has taken shape will you be. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilus jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It
Have fun
is
with the riddles,
moon.
people.
Noctilus
If you're going to
jade
play
of
this for
excellent
yourself-
quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade.
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what that would... Well, fine. As you wish, then.
If you're not a business person, this
How about this?
whole
I can take a
part
small
of the
sample
timeline
of all three.
is going to
I'll
go
take
over
a
your
bit
head.
of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thick.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are... If I'd taken off even a bit more...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant?
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Now, let's...
Alright. So, yeah. This is all gonna go over your guys' head if you're not like a business person. Because this stuff, even I'm going... My brain is dying. This stuff is very much not easy to like remember. It takes sort of a practiced mind of sorts, I would guess.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Ooh, curiosity.
It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it.
Wow.
Right, but we gotta cut the line.
Now we switch. This one is a surprisingly strong reaction. No. Get out of stagger, get out of stagger.
Time for retribution!
I hate the stagger. Okay. Did I get them all? Nope, one's left. Takes a bit of practice to get used to the combat in this game. But just focus on chemical reactions and you'll be fine.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember what. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the.
Okay, so I think you actually need to use amber because you have to actually get up higher to hit it. Come on. Let me climb. I have to run back here, huh? Just smidgen downward. Nope. So, that's if I... Right, why can I not? There. Okay. I'm seeing two of the... Right.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilus jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light?
Probably.
Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Okay. Move! Move! Why? Am I not moving? Alright, where's the Geodude? Yeah, I just had a Pokemon name. There he is! I need to kill him quick. Oh, no. Die! Okay, there we go. No more of those. And no more overload. Okay, so we are going to do a real quick
Let's dance.
heal and now. Alright. So that first one's getting awful bright, wouldn't you say?
That light came from the second Noctilus jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Let it rain.
Boom. This one is a matter of reactions. That is all you really need to defeat this group. Now, of course, if you're battling up against a cold enemy, this combo of Dendro and fire is surprisingly overpowered. Okay, let me use. Alright. Okay. I just need... I'll heal in a minute. Almost done anyway.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright!
The
That was
third
the
Noctilus jade.
wasn't
Look at
it?
that. You see the brightness
It was
levels
so
in
much
terms of how
shinier
bright the
than the
light.
rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery.
Yep. So remember, the third one. Especially if you guys do this yourself.
To buy some jade, shall we?
The Liyue cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum was...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Ter...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
It seems that we must.
Alrighty, so I'm going to leave this episode here, and we will come back to this in the next episode tomorrow. Bye-bye.